Bitcoin hit another all-time high. Right now we're hovering around 116K. We got up to about 117K. So we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at a couple altcoins. Altcoins are not looking too bad. I think a lot of altcoins are coiling up for a big move. If Bitcoin can hold its ground, if Bitcoin can continue its path forward, even if Bitcoin starts to stall off right here, steady off right here, we can get some Bitcoin dominance coming down and we can see a little bit of an altcoin season. I hate to use that phrase, but we possibly can get one coming maybe this weekend. We'll see this weekend, but we're going to be ready for trades. We're going to be ready to take advantage of what the market is most likely or seeming like it wants to give us very, very soon. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Welcome to the channel. Let's go. What's up, cool kids? FD White back with another all-time high episode. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. So let's jump right into it. Let's jump into some charts. Bitcoin right now is sitting at $116,014. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We had an all-time high yesterday. I thought, well, we did. We actually did get a small little pullback, and we had our levels drawn. We had our levels, which were levels that actually played out. So we had these levels, these bounce levels. We didn't want to see it fall back below a certain level. We didn't want to see it fall back below that 109, 108 level. We came down to about 110. Let's actually go to a smaller time frame so we can show you exactly what happened. So we got up to that 112K area, came back down perfectly to touch that 110. What was it? 110.65, or let me see where we be at. 110. We'll just say 110,600 bucks, which was our high on Thursday. The 3rd. Came down, retested that, used it as support, and then used it as a springboard. So, like I said, we have a few levels that we do want to look at. I'll look at these bottom two levels that are coming below our all-time high. First and foremost, we had another bull pennant coming in at about 113.7 to 114K. That'll be an area of interest. And another area of interest below there will be around our all-time high from a few days ago, which is coming in at about $112,000. So as long as we stay above that $112,000 level, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Altcoins may have a chance to run. So what am I looking for in the immediate short term? We had a price target of 125 coming from a bull flag that we formed. If you watched my video yesterday, I'm not going to go over it. If you watched my video yesterday, we had a price target from a bull flag coming in at about $120,000 to $125,000. So we're about, right now we're at 116. We're about $4,000 to $5,000 away from that 120K level, and about $10,000 away from our primary high. I think 125, we get to 125. I think that'll be a nice peak for a little bit. Not saying that's going to be the top for the bull run, but I think that might be a top somewhere around that area. Might be a short-term top for a minute, then a nice little pullback. But I want to talk about some altcoins, and I want to make sure I give you guys a heads up to what's going to be in the Telegram, because a lot of these things, we talked about a Solana trade. That Solana trade it has panned out so far. We got a breakout retest. Make sure you guys go on the Telegram and look at the Cool Kids Alpha Club. It's a free Telegram. I give my news, charts, analysis, real-time thoughts, trade setups, the whole nine. So make sure you guys come over there and subscribe. But we talked about a Solana trade. Go over to the Telegram if you want to see that. Ethereum, though, Ethereum is loading up. We got above our $2,800 level. And what I'm looking for right now for Ethereum is for us to get past this 3K. I want to get us past this 3K. We have a lot of price action coming in. We have some here, here. All this price action in this area, and if we even go back, we have a lot of price action around this 3K, which also is a psychological level. I want to get above there. So right now for Ethereum, we may look for some pullbacks, but for the most part, I'm looking for us to flip. Let's actually draw it out for you guys. I want to flip this area here. Turn this area into support. Once we can turn this into support, then I'll be aiming for our 3K level. Let me see if I can draw it out really quick. Boom. So flip that. See, when the market, I don't need all those crazy indicators. I don't need all that crazy mathematical I'm trying to tell you, when the market turns bullish, breakout retest, breakout retest, breakout retest, support resistance flips, deviations. I'm telling you, it's just a nice strategy. When the market is in easy mode, you want to take advantage of easy mode. This is what I love. I love when it turns to easy mode because I'm really just a breakout, retest, reclaim trader when it comes to this. I change with the environment, but for the most part, my most profitable strategy is breaking retests and reclaims. I love that strategy, especially in a raging bull. Well, this isn't a raging bull market yet. It's a bull market, but this isn't raging bull. We can apply this strategy in this market right now, but when it turns raging bull, so easy to make money, man. So easy to make money. So Ethereum, like I said, I'll be looking for Ethereum to flip this $3,000 to $3,015 dollar level into support, ride our way up to about 3,500, give or take. Solana, we talked about Solana flipping this $160 level. Our primary target is coming in at 185. I mean, if you're trading this, you can take profits somewhere around 170, 175, take some more profits at 180, ultimately trying to get back to this top here at about 185 to 190. So if you wanted to scale out of your trade, out of a Solana trade, then you could do that. We talked about XRP. XRP was holding this trend line perfectly. We had a bull flag, breakout, retest, upper sloping trend line, break and retest of this 2,000 or this $2.36 level, making our way up to our target, coming in at about 260 to 265. So we still have a little bit more room to run for XRP. ONDO, this is one I'm looking for. So ONDO is looking at a break and retest of this 90-cent area. If we can do that, I think we can start to make our way back up to our $1, which has been a psychological level for ONDO. But you know, ONDO, if the market starts to run, if the market starts to rally, I think ONDO is one we can hold. I think I don't know if I want to sell this one too early, because when ONDO runs or has ran this market or this cycle, it's ran hard. We have been making these lower highs over the past few months. But ONDO is being accumulated by big players. ONDO is in bed with BlackRock. ONDO is one of the top real world asset coins and projects. And I think the real world asset sector is going to do very well. I think it's going to do very well, not just in the short term, but in the mid to long term as well. So I like ONDO not only for a trade, break and retest this trade here, but I also like ONDO, long term. So either way you want to play ONDO, I think anything under where we were, I said anywhere I told my boy to buy under here. So we were at what, 75, anything under 75 cents. We're starting to push it now. I still think ONDO could at least do a 3 to 4 to 5x from here. So I think these are still good levels to invest, buy longer term for ONDO, with the price target, coming in at about $3, $4, $5, which would be a 3, 4, 5x. That's just my opinion. I'm not going off any technicals. I'm just going off fundamentals. I'm going off how I think the market will receive ONDO. And I'm thinking of BlackRock. I'm thinking of all the people who are behind it, man. Because, Bitcoin, crypto is still speculative. Crypto is still narrative driven. Crypto is still hype, and I think ONDO will have a lot of hype behind it. But I just wanted to come make this quick video. Congratulations. Bitcoin right now is sitting at 116. I want to see how we trade overnight into the Asia session. And remember these levels. Remember this first level here coming in at about 113. Let's actually go to the 5-minute. We can get a little bit more. So right now we did form some sort of a bull pennant. If we can break this, hold that, I think we can retest that 117, which is really our all-time high, 117K. I think we touched that on a few exchanges. So 117K is our new all-time high. It's looking like we may want to try to grab that. If not, I'll be looking for some sort of a hold coming in at about 114. And then we have another one right underneath that, which was our all-time high yesterday, coming in at about 112. So this is just a quick update about what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. If you want trade setups, if you want the real inside scoop, make sure you come to my Telegram, the Cool Kids Alpha Club. I will be posting as the market starts to evolve, as the market starts to ramp up. I will be in there all day long, giving you alpha, giving you news, giving you what's going on in the market. If I see some good trade setups, I see a lot of trade setups per day, but when I give them out, I really want to give high probability, high setup, or great setup trades. I want to put those in the Telegram. So I'm not going to just be bombarding you with all type of trade setups, because it's going to be so many, but I want to give you the highest the highest reward, lowest risk trades. Those will be the ones that I put in the Telegram. So yeah, there it is, man. So congratulations, man. Bitcoin did hit another all-time high today. Hopefully we can do it again tomorrow. And then hopefully we can get some sort of a pull back in Bitcoin dominance over the weekend, and then get some of these alts running and make some money on the weekend. And also, I want to see how high, if we can have some sort of a weekly close above this 112, 113, 114 area. I think that'll be amazing for the markets. Because we do have some bearish scenarios. We do still have some bearish things that are happening in the market, but we'll talk about that in a later video. But I think right now the market does look good. So this is FD White. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for watching. I do have some links down in the description below. Bitunix is where I'm trading at, and BYDFI, I'm trading over on those two exchanges. I'm going to do some live trading with those. Breakout Prop Firm, I am a 6-figure trader over there as well. So we got to make that shake. I've been waiting for some easy trading environment to really hone in on that Breakout Prop Firm account. So looks like it may be coming, so we'll try to capitalize on that as well. And yeah, I just appreciate everybody for watching, everybody who's been supporting the cool kids. I'll see you in a minute. Have a good night.